In this video, we're going to be talking about these. Just look at them. Before you do anything, just look at them. How cool do these look? It is a monster. This should have maybe been called Speed Monster, but Speed Beast. I don't think actually I know of a better running shoe. Let me know in the comments. Do you know of a better running shoe that's got a better name than Speed Beast? Right, okay, so before we get into the video, let's do the usual Skechers disclaimers. Okay, so if you don't know, Skechers sponsor the Long Run podcast. The shoe has been given to me by Skechers for purpose of review. I actually asked for the shoe. There's a story that goes with Skechers that I end up asking for the shoes to be sent to me because there's usually delays in getting the shoes to the UK, so I'm nagging all the time about getting these shoes over here. So instead of, where we get sent the shoes, and latest shoe come out, blah, 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 review, but I actually asked Skechers to send the shoes to me. But I've not been given a script and all that sort of stuff. I'm not a Skechers athlete. I'm not under a contract to go and run around a track and wear Skechers stuff or anything like that. I'm not a sponsored Skechers athlete in any shape or form. But the shoes were sent to me for purpose of review. Right, so with that disclaimer out of the way, but again, we've got a relationship with Skechers, okay, but I will always say what I want on this channel. But let's talk about the Speed Beast. Okay, so this is their race day tempo fast shoe monster thing, the Speed Beast. We've got 40mm stack height. We've got Hyperburst Pro, which is the new midsole compound that we first saw on the Razor 4. Now this is a TPU based foam, supercritical process used for it, but instead of EVA where Hyperburst was before, we've got 40mm 36, so we've got a 4mm drop. We've got the carbon infused H plate in the shoe, so we've got that real nice toe off and snappiness off the toe. It is rockered. You'll see the high toe spring with the shoe. We've got an increased bevel on the back to add stability. Now this is the thing with the shoe. Look at the width of the shoe here. So I actually do it that way around. The shoe in terms of the width is fantastic, and it really adds a very stable ride to the platform, because some of these super shoes can be a little bit wobbly when you slow down. If you're a bit of a heel striker and move towards this part of your stride, you start to wobble about. But what they've done with this shoe is they've really widened it out the midfoot and towards the heel to allow for some of that. We've got a arch fit Hyperburst insole that comes out. Actually, I won't do that. But there's a comfort insole in there. Actually, you call them flatbeds, I think, in the UK, in the US. We've got a non-gusseted tongue. You've got like a loop that will go where the laces go through to hold that down to create the midfoot lockdown. We've got this super cool looking upper. Now there's a new process called it's a hypo mono polyester blended upper, but they've got a new process that they've used where they've reduced water and heat to create the upper in terms of the colourings and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. So less water usage as well, which is all good. You've got some transparent overlays to add some structure on the upper to the shoe. You've got a little bit of foam in the heel. There's no heel counter at the back. It's a racing shoe. Fits true to size. You've got great coverage of the Goodyear rubber on the shoe, so plenty of traction, plenty of durability. Supposedly, we'll come on to that in just a minute, of the shoe. But I think the biggest takeaway, apart from how awesome and what a great name it is the width of the overall platform. So one of the, I mentioned the durability, one of the sort of criticisms that people give Skechers shoes is that they don't last, but we've sort of dispelled that on this channel with like the reviews we've done, 350 mile reviews of like the Maxway 5 and things like that. But what, in fairness to Skechers, they've done with this shoe, by adding more coverage of the Goodyear rubber with slightly deeper lugs, they have sort of, I don't know, made good on some of those claims. I would say they have tried to step up and put some more coverage on the outsole to add some more durability to the shoe. So fair play to Skechers for taking note of some of that consumer feedback. Okay, in terms of ride, it's just great fun. It's just great fun. That's the best way to describe it. It's just awesome. I love it. It's soft, but it's not like wobbly soft. It's just a really nice compound. It's getting that sort of nice blend that they've found between you know, not overly soft, but soft enough to give you that really nice responsive ride. And you get that ride with the stack height of the foam, with the H plate, and you get that, you know, that rocker just coming through. It just feels great just plodding along. It's really sweet at goal pace. It's really sweet at just sort of dipping under goal pace. Now, goal pace for me at the moment, I'm talking marathon goal pace at 8:30 per mile. You know, so if I'm dipping underneath that, it still feels good. The faster you go in it, obviously, the more responsive it is. It's not particularly lightweight. I think it's just under 9 ounces from memory, in this UK 9.5, but it just feels epic. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a shoe that brings a smile to your face, and I think there's a lot to be said for that. Now, you've got that plus the width of the shoe. I think this is going to appeal to a lot of people. Now, yes, it's going to be hard to get, and it comes out, by the way, in March. Is it March? Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, March, I found it. But it's just fun, people, and it's what I think a running shoe should all be about, and it's making you feel awesome. And it makes you feel awesome, firstly, I think, because of the name. I think the way it looks. I had these at the running show, National Running Show, and everybody was stopping me and asking me what they are. I think because of the way they look. It just looks fantastic. And when you tell them it's called Speed Beast, they go, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. And it just is. It's just great fun. Is this going to be the best running, racing shoe, super shoe in the world? No. So it's just a shoe that makes you feel awesome. So if you can get it, then get it. And you can afford it, then get it. It's not lightweight. It's not, you know, particularly like fast. But it's going to carry speed. It's going to do the job. And it's just going to make you feel awesome. I'm absolutely in love with it. I just think it's great. Maybe because it's called Speed Beast.